Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Dynasty Warriors 2 playthrough. We've played through the Shu campaign, we've played through the Wei campaign. Now, we're actually going to go to my favorite campaign, or well, not necessarily my favorite campaign, because I mean, the stages are pretty static and very generic, but my favorite forces of the three kingdoms, I guess would be the better way of putting it. But we're going to be moving on to the Wu forces. The Wu forces are led technically by these two individuals. It starts out being led by Sun Xiang, and then it moves over to his son, Sun Shang, later on, kind of after the Yellow Turban Rebellion and the battle at Hulao Gate. But to kind of start out, Sun Xiang will definitely be our leader for the first two stages. But as far as the character we're going to be using, there's a lot of really cool characters. Like I said before, Wu honestly has probably my favorite cast of characters, honestly. Honestly, I really love all the characters of Wu. There's not really a single one I really despise in any way, shape, or form. But as far as this game is concerned, I'm probably actually going to be using the character that, in my opinion, I like using the least, just because I don't really like her weapons, but she was the other demo character in the initial Dynasty Warriors 2 demo, and that's kind of what I'm doing for this playthrough. So we're going to be playing as Sun Shang Xiang, who is actually the sister of Sun Shang and the daughter of Sun Jian. So here we go.
Sun Shang Xiang will fight you.
Okay, so we know the drill. First two stages, they remain consistent. They're the same two stages we've done already twice, so there's not really a whole lot I have to go with here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get things started here. So Sun Shang Xiang, from my understanding, and again, as usual, correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of the female characters didn't really take part in any battles whatsoever. They were just kind of like there. But in the Dynasty Warriors series, they did take important female characters of the story of the Three Kingdoms and did kind of insert them into the game as playable characters, which I'm okay with. Honestly, it does allow some of these characters to shine, and in future games, they'll kind of go over their storylines and how they're like more relevant in like the story of the Three Kingdoms. We won't get any of that here because again, it stays pretty basic to the whole overall plot of the Three Kingdoms, so we won't really be experiencing a lot of that, but still, like, just the fact that they have these characters it is pretty cool. I do like how they did start including female characters. In this game, there's only two of them, Sun Shang Xiang and Diao Chan. Diao Chan is only usable, though, in free mode, so I might actually use her in one of the free mode videos that I'll have to do ultimately. But yeah, we won't. She doesn't have a story mode in this game. But aside from that, those are the only two female characters in this game, and they did add a lot more. In fact, I think they actually they either doubled or tripled the amount of female characters in Dynasty Warriors 3 as it is. So they definitely added more female characters as it went along. In fact, I think in like Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8, like pretty much every main lord character, you get to use their wives or significant others in combat, which it's kind of funny. It's kind of like, oh, okay, I'm gonna bring my waifu to the battle now. So, but yeah, like as far as Sun Shang Xiang is concerned, she uses chakrams, which are these little circle things, these metallic blades that are in the shape of a circle, and they can be pretty cool. I mean, they look like a really fun to use weapon, but as you can probably tell, its range is not really that great. I think you'll mostly find her being useful with her special attacks and probably her Musou attack as opposed to her just like normal swings, which will probably make this particular playthrough probably a lot harder than some of the other ones we've done in this playthrough so far, at least in my opinion. But let's see, how can we... Oh yeah, this is actually really good. Really good Musou attack. I was able to just kind of like focus pretty hardcore on the enemy in front of me, which I think will be really, really good. Okay, so the gate opened. Let us move inside and get things going here. I'm going to try to see if I can look at all the other charge attack moves. That one's actually pretty cool. Okay, that's her kind of juggling move, or her juggling initiating move. That's kind of a crowd clearing, and that's another crowd clearing. That actually looks better than the third one, honestly. So I might want to use that. Kind of looks like it's takes a little bit longer to charge up though, which is the only downside. Okay, any no, there's not. Okay. And from looking at her stats, I want to say that oh no, not here. My bad. No, not review. I think private is what I want. As far as her stats are concerned, her attack is already maxed out as usual, but her defense and life is surprisingly low. I don't know why it's so low. Maybe back in the older days when I first started playing this game, I was like less prone to beating gate captains and stuff, so I probably ignored a lot of the gate captains, and as a result, I missed a lot of defense upgrades. So that's probably why she's a little weaker than others, which could make fighting Lu Bu a problem. I might want to be careful of that. But I feel like of the three characters I've played with during this playthrough, she's probably the one that's furthest behind, at least with the initial examination of her stats anyway. Okay, where's the... Okay, there it is. I don't know why it's that important. It's just a sword. Her attack is maxed, so not really that important. Still, just want to make sure that it wasn't a shield and I left it behind, because I could probably use that shield for the next battle. But I think I kind of talked about this a little bit. Maybe I didn't. I really don't know for sure. I don't remember what I talked about in the last two playthroughs of the other two modes. But Sun Shang Xiang is actually like really good in Dynasty Warriors 6, where she doesn't have the chakrams anymore. They actually give her a bow and arrow, because apparently, like, even though she wasn't really on the field of battle so much, like during the actual Three Kingdoms, she was apparently really skilled with the bow. So it was kind of cool if they kind of stayed true to that a little bit. But in Dynasty Warriors 6, she is absolutely broken. Like, I think she is literally the best character in Dynasty Warriors 6. And you'd think, okay, well, how does that actually make her broken? Like, it's a bow and arrow. Wouldn't that, like, leave you open to, like, a lot of attacks? But here's the thing. They programmed her in a way where it's like, yeah, she did use a bow, and yeah, she did kind of have a lot of openings. But the bow was so fast, and it had quite, like, the range and hitbox on, like, all the arrows. So, like, it was basically like, just picture someone with a huge-ass spear or axe or something, and just imagine like that kind of hitbox with just arrows, and oh my god, you could just like pick off and kill so many enemies from a distance. Also, I'm about to die. Wow, I knew my defense was low and my HP was low. I didn't think it was this low. This could be a problem. I might actually need to take the advice of Lord Yuan Shao next battle and do not pursue Lu Bu. I might still try it, but like not after I like save or something, because oh my god, I am getting wrecked right now. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about Sun Shang Xiang. She's a pretty cool character. I'll kind of get more into like some of her, I guess, side stories a little bit the further we get into. But that really won't be relevant, I think, until like the last battle of this playthrough anyway. So, we'll just have to wait and see then, I guess. Okay, die. Die, nasty warriors. That's what like my mom always says, like whenever I talk about like playing this game or getting a new game of the Dynasty Warriors series. She's always like, oh, that die Nasty Warriors game, like instead of like Dynasty, Die Nasty. Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke she does. She's proud of it, but honestly, it is a pretty good joke, so I do not blame her for trying to push it so hard. So yeah, I'm glad that there have been like a lot of people actually interested in this playthrough. Like, obviously not like a huge amount. Like, I've seen only be getting like comments in the single digits, early 2 digits on every video. But like, you know, I mean, it's good to see that there are at least some people interested and invested in this project. It's not like people are like, oh, well, it's that Dynasty Warriors game, I'm just gonna skip that video. No, there are people who are watching, and I appreciate that. Because, like, and I keep saying this, and not just in reference to this game, but like any games I do on my channel, like, I should honestly just play the games I want to play on my channel. Like, this is a favorite game of mine, or a favorite series of mine, and these are games I play, and I feel like if my channel is going to be a personal reflection of the type of gamer I am, it should be accurate, and there you go. That's pretty much how this playthrough kind of came to be. And, like, again, I know it's not like the most entertaining game. I mean, there's a lot of repetition, a lot of gameplay that just keeps getting recycled and reused over and over and over and over again. But, like, I still freaking enjoy it, and that's what matters, honestly. Who cares if the gameplay is, like, not super advanced and, like, super, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but, like, I don't know, like, I feel like whenever, these days, whenever people are, like, critiquing video games or something like that, like, the gameplay almost has to be, like, super complicated, and you have to do all of these things. So in, like, a hack and slash game, it's like, okay, well, first I gotta, like, have this, like, super, like, integrated traveling section, and then I have to have a super integrated battling section, and then just, like, have all these QuickTime events and stuff. It's just like, you don't necessarily need that. I mean, it does make things interesting, probably, and a little more, kind of gets the gamer a little more involved with the gameplay, but, like, I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with just having, like, a button masher or a hack and slash game like this. Like I said before, like, some of the things I like doing in video games is just kind of like sitting back, turning on, like, some of my favorite music and playing a game where I don't have to, like, overly think about stuff. I can just kind of play the game the way it was meant to be played and just have fun with it. And I think that is very, very important. Which is why I keep bringing it up thousands and thousands of times. Okay, but my god, yeah, we are still very low health, even after getting that health upgrade. But that's just the way it's going to be. We're just going to have to try to get through this gameplay as best as we can. And again, like, I mean, the more gate captains I kill, like, we'll definitely get more shields, we'll get more defense, and we'll kind of work our way up to, being as strong as Dion Wei and Zhao Yun were. So this playthrough could essentially be probably, like, the videos for this playthrough will probably be a little longer than they were for Dion Wei's, but I mean, that's to be expected. Dion Wei, he was pretty much close to being max level by the time I started using him, so it's no surprise that character I don't use as much is not as close to that. Okay, are there any other gate captains? Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any gate captains left in this central area, so that's good. There is another... Oh wait, no, I haven't passed to the other section yet. Okay, let's kill Cheng Yuanji. Ooh, okay, that's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, don't you dare do that. But yeah, I'm going to be probably heavily relying on this girl's Musou attack because it is really, really good. So I'll be using that a lot for picking up power-ups and just in general fighting bosses, at least when they're low health anyway. Also, there's probably a save point. Yep, here we go. I love how that guy is taking a swing at me. So I won't be full health after I get back. I'll have like one sliver of health gone, but still. Yep. Exactly like one sliver of health. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Okay. So as usual, we're getting ready to go to the 3 paths section. I think I'll take the middle path this time, because I kind of took the path around during the Zhao Yun playthrough. I took the path up through the arrows in the Dion Wave playthrough. This playthrough, I guess I'll go the rock path. It's the shortest path, but that might also be a good thing. I'll have to probably visit all the other sections, though, just so I can get all the items and stuff, but that's okay. I keep getting attacks ×2, but I want defense ×2 right now. Okay, that'll do. I'm also going to ignore this box right here, because that will give me the save point, and I could probably use that later, so I'm not going to worry about grabbing that. Also, it seems like in order to get to the other path, you have to kind of take a part of this path, so that could be a problem. Hopefully we don't get too pelted with arrows here. Okay. This could be a problem. Come on, come on. No, I'm stuck in a little ditch. Get up there, get up there. Okay, I think I made it. Not yet, anyway. Still gotta make it through here. Oh no! No! Okay, I don't think jumping works. I think jumping actually makes it a little more difficult. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we're taking the middle path. Oh wait, maybe there's another part. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the only way to get to the middle path. It looks like there is another route that leads down there, but still. I had to build character. I had to work my way through the pain. The pain of all those arrows. So yeah, this is, I think, where the boulders should start falling. Maybe? Boulders, where are you? Here we go. This is where you die. I don't think we saw that cutscene in Dion Way's playthrough, so I figured I'd go ahead and show it again. Oh, wow. Okay, and yeah, be careful, because I think I mentioned this a little bit, but rocks hurt. Rocks hurt in this game. Like, it's not uncommon to get hit by a rock and then immediately be in the red, even if you were, like, in green health beforehand. That's how dangerous they can be. I'm too far ahead. I mean, you are right, I am, but, like... It's a dirty job that someone has to do. Okay, and I think I also kind of talked about this briefly. I don't remember, because, again, playing through this 3 times, I don't remember all the little things I talked about. But whenever you are in red health, your Musou bar will actually increase by itself to the point where you don't have to kill enemies with it. And when it actually is max, and you are at low health, instead of a Musou attack, you'll be using a true Musou attack, which is basically more powerful and more over the top. I don't think it's like too much more powerful, but it is something that you can rely on if you are low health and you really need to kill enemies. Okay, so I got a defense +2, so that's good. At the very least, I'm increasing my defense a little bit. But now I'm going to go back down, because I think there is a gate down here. Yeah, I'm going to have to be, like, really, really careful during this playthrough. Because, like, right now, it's like, you know, I'm probably going to beat this map, no problem, but, like, getting those future maps, now that will be a thing. And now I'm just, like, wondering, wait, did I accidentally put it on hard mode? Because, again, like, even though my stats were, like, lower than what they were on the other playthroughs, it still feels like this is, like, more harder than it should be. Also, I messed up that combo, unfortunately, so I only get a +1 defense. That is okay. So I'm probably going to do here is, whenever I'm finished with the gay captain, or finished with the area in general, I'm probably going to farm up my Musou meter. And once I do that, then I'm going to start working my way towards the other gates. Try to get those +2 defenses, and then from there just keep moving on. I think that's a good way to do it. Yes, yes, yes. Also, oh my god, I need to... I definitely need to mention this. As you know, like, the last playthrough was Dion Wei, and during, I think, the Battle of Chibi, I was kind of talking about some characters that, you know, are not playable officers in this game, but they actually get promoted to playable officers in future games. For Wu, the one exception being Cheng Pu, who is an officer who I feel like always should have been a playable character because he's with Wu for so long. But like, it seems like all the other officers got promoted before he did, and he's still not a playable character. Apparently, Cheng Pu is going to be playable in Dynasty Warriors 9, and that was revealed like last week. So in the process of me going through this project, and the process of me mentioning that in this project, he actually did get revealed to be a playable character. I'm not saying that I am responsible for that, I'm surely not, but like, still, I think that's just kind of funny that it kind of worked out that way. Okay, so there we go, got defense +2. Yeah, I think this will probably be my best way to kind of catch up in defense. Obviously, my health is still very low as well, so that's like going to be another problem too, but again, I'll work with it. Always try to work with what you have. That is the way to a successful way of life, I think. Sounds right, anyway. Okay, so we have another gay captain over here. And quite literally, I can go straight up to these gay captains without even taking off part of their health. And then just do this, and... Well, okay, I have to actually keep the combo going. I can't break the combo at all, but still. That's essentially what I have to do. Like, a full Musou meter can kill those guys. And I mean, it should, logically. I mean, I do have max attack with this chick, so... I should be good there at the very least. Boom, there you go. Okay, I could probably, yeah, move on. Also, I just realized something. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this. I've had my headphones actually right next to my microphone, so there's a possibility you guys may have heard some echoing in like the last 20 minutes or so. My bad. My bad if that is the case. I did not want that to be the case. It's just something I forget sometimes. I blame my capturing software. I use an Elgato capture card for my capture device, and it's been a great capture device. Honestly, I do recommend Elgato. But there is one thing you gotta keep in mind, is that you can't play, or you can't use Elgato, like, from the computer. Like, you can't just plug your system into the Elgato and record, like, from your computer screen, because, there's a slight delay that you have to deal with if you do that, and because of that, playing games, especially games like this, is pretty much impossible just because of that delay. So in order to actually do that, you have to record it with the capture device, obviously, but use splitters so it still connects to your TV while you're also recording from your computer. May not be optimal, but kind of what you have to deal with in the capture card world. These are terms and these are things you must know about. So yeah, I think we're ready for the final boss. I am low health though, aren't I? That is the thing I am right now. Health would definitely be nice. I'm gonna see if maybe this captain has something. Highly unlikely. Highly likely, actually, because he did have something. Okay, so I'll be on the lookout for captains then, I guess. See if I can maybe get another health pickup. That's a general, not a captain. Also a general. Oh yeah, you can... Okay, there's a captain. Well, it looked like a captain. It said captain in the top part of the screen, so... Naturally, I assumed. We've seen that cutscene a few times by now. Don't think we need to worry about it. Also, I did get that Musou full for 10 seconds. For anyone wondering about that, basically your Musa attack, you can actually keep it going for that long. So, like, sometimes if you grab that, you may just want to, like, hold down the Musa button so you can get the full range of that attack. But you don't always get those at optimal points. Like, sometimes, like in that case, there weren't, like, a lot of very important officers around, so using that up right there would have probably not been the smartest decision. Just things you gotta kind of keep in mind, I guess. Why did I only get a 1 defense? I thought I got that guy completely. Thought I did anyway. Maybe not. Okay. Well, we have one more officer to take care of. He will probably be the toughest officer to take down. In fact, I may want to actually consider getting rid of some of his troops before I attempt this, but look at me, going in guns a-blazing. Ooh. I also like how him killing me also killed his officer, too. That's kind of funny. And yeah, the chop rooms are, like, really, really erratic, too. Oh, he recovered. Dang it. Yep, that's also something that can happen. Oh, well, I got some health right there, so that's good. Ouch. This way my bodyguards can actually do some damage too, so I'm not alone here. Wait, how'd you... I didn't knock you down. Maybe one of my bodyguards had an attack that knocked him down. Looks like he's kind of going down fast now, though, so... This should be over now. Oh, wow, it was my 200th KO in that fight. That is very awesome. So there we go. 1/5 of the way through. Man, this is going to be hard with my stats at this current point. I'm up for the challenge, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be difficult. Okay. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to the next battle.